First of all, there are no easy draws, or because all the teams which are participating in the Afcon went through a tough qualification. So our group is, as the others, a difficult group. This is for us, but also for our opponents. So it's a challenge. Yeah, it's not about maybe an easy or difficult draw. It's about taking on a challenge with excitement, with enjoyment, with pleasure, and giving your best and performing best, and do everything to progress to the next round, and then to see how far it can take you. You know? Yes, I think all 4 teams in our group can achieve that. It will come to the performance on the pitch, no doubt. The teams know each other very well. Until the tournament starts, every team will have analyzed the others in detail. So at the end, it will come to the performance on the pitch. The good thing is, in Morocco, the conditions will be very good and fair and equal for the most teams. Only the head of the team of the groups have 3 games in the same stadium. All the others have 2 matches in the same stadium. Only need to travel 1 time. When you see in the qualification for the Afcon or in the qualification for the World Cup, some teams are very much privileged in terms of home advantage with the stable situation in Africa, or with the travel and logistical support they have. And this will be in the Afcon very, very equal. And I really think if we play to our best, that we definitely have a chance. But you need to bring a top performance, no doubt about that. Yes, because as I said before, we were not privileged. Yeah, as you know, I came quite late. I worked with staff I never worked before. They never worked with me before. And we found very quick a team spirit. We identified with our objectives. We found very quick a cohesion. We couldn't play at home. We had difficult travel schedules. And we showed a lot of resilience, even in the last game in Cameroon, when we were really in a very difficult, tiring state, and we came back in that game. And maybe with the VAR we could have got a draw. But we showed a lot of resilience in the whole campaign. We didn't panic. We showed good discipline. We played also good football, in my opinion. We deserve to be at the Afcon, and I think this gives us really a lot of confidence. We still have a lot of space for improvement. You see, the other teams, the coaches are already working Angola and South Africa many years with the team. Here we still have a lot of space in areas for improvement, but it's a different thing. It's not done by saying it. We have to transform that on the pitch in actions. And that's in football always the difficult task. It's not knowing what you have to do, it's transferring it on the pitch. And we must work until December on that. And then I'm really confident. The preparation for the Afcon, you can divide into different stages. The immediate stage before the Afcon will be very important because we have different groups which maybe could join the camp in different times. So we must make there a really sophisticated plan where, how we're going to do that, because you know the season normally end of November is finished in the local league. So these players cannot sit around 2 weeks and then start a camp. And the European based players or the players from outside, their season is different from Zimbabwe. So we don't know when they will be released for the Afcon, maybe 1 week before, maybe 2 weeks before, maybe 7 days, we don't know yet. That we need to know, so we will have the different stages in that immediate preparation. That will be very important that we organize that very, very good. The other period, very important, will be the June period. June is a period where there's no qualification match. That means we would have the opportunity to cast a little bit the net wider, to test players, but to make maybe a different approach. I have there some ideas. I cannot give you now some details. Then there's also the COSAFA Cup, but that would be a period which we really need to focus on, on looking at many aspects. And then you have in between March, October, September, October, the FIFA World Cup qualifications. So if we see it as a double project, we have two tasks to do at the same time. Developing the team, but at the same time you need to bring performance in the match. And because we are not out yet, we need to bring performance that we stay in the race. No? That we stay in the race until the October games. We have to catch up. Everybody can read the table, 2 points, -4 goal difference. But the group is not yet decided. There are still 6 games to go, 18 points to give. For us it's important that we have a good restart in March and that we come to September. We want to be, games need to be important. And as long as you're in the race, they will be very important, the games. And we want to do everything that we can say at the end of the campaign. We tried everything in our power to turn the page. And let's see how it goes, step by step, not thinking on the second, on the third step before the first step. I repeat that so often in Zimbabwe, but it's a real important aspect which I have to mention very often. Yeah? But we can have confidence, we improved a lot, we still have a lot of space for improvement, we respect our opponents and in their strength, but we also look for the weak points and let's see how we can exploit them.